welcome! I'm sorry this video took so long to get out, but I had like a really hard time figuring out my list because all of the songs are so good. Like it's really hard to pick my favorites, my least favorites. But yeah, I did that for you guys. It was pure hell, so I hope you guys subscribe because I would love to see that you enjoyed me going through hell. So today I'm going to be doing an album review of Social Cues by Cage the Elephant. I'm going to be listing the songs in order of my least favourite to my favourite. Now, just because something's on my least favourite doesn't mean I don't like the song, so don't get your panties in a twist. This is my opinion. Just because it's on the low side of the list doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means that I like some of the other songs on the higher side of the list more. So make sure you let me know down in the comments what your favourite songs are. Leave me your list. I'd love to see it. If you want to see my reactions to any of these songs, I reacted to them as they got released. So if you want to see that, click the link up in the corner and you'll be able to see my first time viewing reactions and my review of those songs then. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 13, The War Is Over. So yeah, The War Is Over, I like it. Like, it's alright. It's a pretty standard, typical Cage the Elephant song. But I'm just not really, like, out of all of them, this is the one I would least listen to. Like, I like the almost like sleigh bells in the track, it's in there. I like the keyboard groove. Basically all the keyboard synth grooves in this album are really good. But yeah, so this is just my least favorite. There's nothing really much I can say about it, which is why it is my least favorite. Number 12, What I'm Becoming. I like What I'm Becoming. It's actually a pretty good track. I don't really have many gripes with it. I really like the synth, as I said in the last song. It's just one of those ones that I don't really listen to when I'm going to listen to a song from the album. It's just not one of those ones that stands out for me. And it just fell underneath, like, to my surprise, it fell underneath all of the other songs on this list. So yeah, yeah, I can't really say much else about it because I do enjoy it, in fact like it. Maybe the groove isn't as strong as it is in some of the other songs. I'm a real fan of Cage the Elephant for the groove of their songs. Yeah, it's not quite as strong as any of the other ones. It's quite slow paced, which it should be for the style of song it is. But yeah, basically falls second lowest on my list. Number 11, Broken Boy. Broken Boy seems to be the most indie of the songs on this album. And like, I like indie songs. Like, I came to Cage the Elephant from their first album. I really love the indie style that they go for. It just didn't seem to have much going for it. Like, the drum beat was pretty much exactly the same nearly the whole way through. You know, it never really stuck out to me. Like, the chorus doesn't stand out to me. I can't even really think of the chorus off the top of my head. It just kind of... It was one of those songs that really didn't stick out for me, but it was good because they put it at the start of the album, so all of the good songs, like the better songs, most of the better songs came after it. But yeah, just not one of my favorites. Number 10, Love's the Only Way. So this is like a slower paced one, similar to Goodbye. Goodbye I really love, like it's in one of my tops, spoiler for the video, but it is one of my tops. So yeah, it's weird to me that I didn't really like Love's the Only Way. It's fine, like it's a good slow song, but you know, like it's not one of those songs I'm gonna go back and listen to. Like Matt's voice in Goodbye is really nice and good, but it just seems like there's something off with his voice. I know it's the style that they're going for, but it just seems like his voice is a little bit stranger in Love's the Only Way than it is in Goodbye. And I think, you know, Goodbye had more of a meaning to it. It's really hard to explain what I'm thinking about it, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, Love's the Only Way. Number 9, Dance Dance. Dance Dance, I really like. Like, this is where the part of my list starts going into I really like it. But I had to put it in a spot, and this is where it fell. Dance Dance I really love. I didn't think I didn't think that would really work in a Cage the Elephant song, but far out, it really does. It works so well and I love it. Everything about Dance Dance I really like. It really does make me dance dance. Number 8, House of Glass. I really like House of Glass. I don't like it as much as some of the other ones. I just think it has that rough edge to it, which, you know, sometimes I wouldn't really vibe with. Like, I wouldn't want to listen to it on a road trip. Like, I can put some Cage the Elephant songs on in the car with my fiance when we're going on a road trip, Like for example, Tell Me I'm Pretty, she really likes, things like that. But yeah, I just can't, I feel like if I put this on in the car with her, she'd want me to turn it off, you know what I mean? Like it's just a song that's not for everybody, and I will listen to it when I'm in the mood, but I'm, you know, sometimes I'm just not in that mood. So it falls pretty low in the higher side of the list. Number 7, Tokyo Smoke. Tokyo Smoke is another one of those kind of indie tracks from them. Yeah, I really like it, but it's also same as with House of Glass. It's not something I would listen to with my fiancée in the car or any time I'm not really feeling like it. So yeah, like any of these other songs you can put on, have a little bit of a relax, but you know, with the with Tokyo Smoke, it's kind of not really, you know, part of that aesthetic that I have come to know Cage the Elephant to be from the last couple of albums. I still like it, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. Number 6, Skin and Bones. I really like the bells in Skin and Bones. It really suits this song. I really also like the guitars with the delay that they've got on, the tremolo as well that they've got on them. It really suits the song well, and I really think the chorus, I can picture it in my head instantly, and I really like it. I can dance to it all the time. Like it's something that I would listen to any moment I feel necessary, you know. I really love this one. When I heard it at first, I wasn't sure about it. Then I kept listening to it over and over every time I listened to the album, and I really ended up liking this one a lot more than I did at first. Number 5, Night Running. I really love Beck, and I really love Cage the Elephant. So them being together is like a match made in heaven for me. And the style of Beck really suits the style of Cage the Elephant. It's so crazy. I love the reggae feel on this song. And like the verses are almost like a rap. It's so strange for Cage the Elephant. Like it's really different for them to do something like this, but it's so good and so unique, and it's really something that I really appreciate on the album. Something a little bit different. Number 4, Black Madonna. Black Madonna is one of my favorite songs on the album. I play it over and over and over all the time. It's so great. And yeah, basically the chorus just hits you hard. The guitar riff, oh, I love it so much. The drums really suit it. Everything in this song just came together perfectly. It's definitely reminiscent to something that would have been on Tell Me I'm Pretty. I really love Black Madonna, and I don't stop playing it. I've been playing it for a week straight. Number 3, Ready to Let Go. Ready to Let Go has an unfair advantage because it's been out the longest, and I've listened to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over until it's just become part of my brain, and I just love it so much. So yeah, it has an unfair advantage, but I love Ready to Let Go so much. It is one of my favorite songs that they may have put out, you know. It just seems, it's so personal. It's about Matt's divorce with his wife, as I was told by a commenter in that video. So thank you. It's about a divorce with his wife, and it's really personal, and I really love it. And God, it was just that song that came out. It came out at the right time. I was so happy when I heard it, and it was good. And I can't praise Ready to Let Go enough. Number 2, Goodbye. I thought Goodbye was going to be at the top of my list, but then I figured out what actually wasn't on the top of my list by playing the album over and over and over. I love Goodbye so much. It is one of those slow songs that just has so much heart to it. When I was reacting to it, it nearly made me tear up. My friend, after he watched my reaction on it, he started listening to it, and he keeps listening to it over and over. I think he still probably is after this week. It's just so good, and it's something different for Cage the Elephant to be doing. My cat's at the fucking door. My cat was at the door yelling at me because he wanted to be in the video. So say hi. Say hi. You don't get us so many more views. So yeah, Goodbye. Number 1, Social Cues. Now I said in my reaction to Social Cues that this wasn't my favorite on the album. But God, I was wrong. When I started listening to the album altogether, it became my favorite nearly instantly after the first listen to the album. I just like it so much. At first I didn't love it, and I thought it could use maybe a solo, but I find that's the beauty of this song. Like, it doesn't need a solo. It's just they cut it down into its bare elements, and then it comes back up at the end. The synth on the song is great. It really suits it very well. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of Social Cues. As it's definitely the best on the album, and no wonder the album was named after it. I hope it's their favourite. I hope it's Cage the Elephant's favourite, and I hope it's your favourite, because it's just so good. So overall, what do I think about the album? I really love it. I think it's one of the best albums that Cage the Elephant's put out. I think I'm not gonna say the best album Cage the Elephant's put out, because it kind of doesn't have a cohesive flow to the album. It starts out really strong, then goes into some other stuff, and then goes into other genres, and it kind of like goes back and forth between different things. I feel like if it had built up to the more indie songs, it would have been better, like in the flow of the album. Like when you listen to the album all together, first to last, you know, like it's kind of a little bit jumbled. But I really like the songs we got out of it. I think the songs we got out of it were some of the best songs that they've written. Even the lyrics are all great, lots of symbolism in all of the lyrics. Yeah, it's really great. So overall, I think I rate this album about an 8 out of 10, just because I think the genre could have been, you know, defined a little bit more. But every song on the album I like. I do not hate any song on the album. So yeah, a strong 8 out of 10 is my opinion. If you don't agree with this, comment below, let me know. If you do agree with this, comment below, let me know. Just talk to me. I really want to get a discussion going about this album. Yeah, so I really liked it. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see my album review for Muse, I did something similar to this for their last album, Simulation Theory. If you'd like to see that, click the link above. It'll be around somewhere. Yeah, it's really, it's a similar thing. I just listed my favorites. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification to know when we are uploading videos like this. I seem to be doing reactions and stuff to a lot of songs lately because I find that I have a very broad music taste. So I have a lot of things that I like listening to, and you know, you guys seem to enjoy watching me react to it. So if you guys think of any bands or anything I should react to, make sure to comment below, let me know. If you like this video, leave it a like. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!